Alright, so I want to show you this without it being plugged in so I could actually better show you this in more specific detail. I have a couple of these and I think they're great. I love this tower design, and the cord is very, very neat because of the way it's designed, so we'll get into that in a moment. The other one I've been using for over 6 months, no problems, and I suspect the same type of usage out of this one, but I don't have as many things to plug into this one or the other one that I have, so I wanted to show you what it looks like when you don't have it, you know, hooked up, so I can show you better. So on the bottom of this, there's a reset button. If you ever trip it, just as a heads up, you've got some little feet on the bottom to help, and you can see this rotates, and the beautiful thing about that is you can rotate that, pull the cord out, and then you can twist this or turn this and you can retract the cable. So I love that because most of the time you're just dealing with whatever cable you have. With this, you can keep the cable tidy and neat, and it's just pulled back in here, and then when you're ready, you can just pull that out as needed, get the amount of length that you need. You don't have a lot of extra cable to deal with. It's beautiful. The actual plugs themselves are very, very solid. Because they're all in, you know, one orientation and you can't really rotate or twist them, you will have to be creative. I'm going to talk more about that when I show you another device like this one that just has a lot of stuff plugged up, and I did that so that you can see what it looks like when you got a bunch of stuff. You got to, you know, figure out what works for you in that sense. So the plug, you can see, is very secure. You of course have your buttons. They have a very definitive click. They also have a red LED indicator so that when this is plugged up and there's power going to each one of the levels, it's indicated by the red light. You have your USB ports here, and then of course all the other charging ports. And this is a box that comes in. You can see that it has some of the information about it. It saves space, overload protection, independent switch controls, and these USB ports they're not the fastest possible. They're only 2.1 amp, but that's still way better than the 1 and 1.5 and even 500 that you find in some devices. So these are going to get you, you know, 2.1, closer to 2.4. So that's going to give you a pretty rapid charge, which is very nice. It's fire retardant plastic. It has copper for better conductivity, and of course the overload and security protection. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like I said, outside of use, and then I'll show you another when it's plugged up, and then I'm gonna, you know, go ahead and use this for a while, and then this video will be live after that point. You do have a warranty card that comes with it, so you can fill that out. And other than that, if you want to find out more about this, you can check out the link below. There is a handle here, so it makes it very easy to, you know, take this and make it portable. This may actually become the unit that I use outside, because I think the orange will make it a little easier to see at night, and when I set up projectors and speakers and different things like that, so I can charge my phone and still run my projector and different things outside watching movies and stuff during the summer. So that's another reason why this one probably won't have a lot plugged up to it very often, because it's going to be used as needed. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick look. Check out the link below, and I will show you what it looks like when there's some stuff plugged up, so you can see the lights, and then I'll show you the other video with another unit like this that just has a lot of stuff plugged up to it. Okay? Alright, so this is just, like I said, a quick example, this actual unit, so you can see the LED indicators. So I've got USB, they're showing indicators and they're lit up a little bit, so it's easier to find in a dark environment. And you can turn this off, and of course you see the clock went off. So very nice option. Again, as you have to deal with the size of these different bricks, how you're going to turn those. You have to play around with the orientation to find what works best for you. But we've got all three levels. We've got this charging, this little light here charging, little indicator here, and then running a device this way, a device that way. And again, this short little cable, instead of having a 6-foot cable and having to wind it up and deal with that, I love the retractability aspect. So this is just an example of it in use, real quick, just to give you an idea, and so you can see the indicators. And again, you can turn these off based on what you need or want. So just very convenient, very cool. I love the compact size because it's not laying across the counter. It's just, the vertical orientation is very nice. So these are my favorite type surge protectors. Find out more in the link below. Okay? Thanks. Alright, so I know this isn't the exact same unit, but I wanted to give you an example. I have a few of these. I've been using this one for over 6 months. As you can see, it's quite a mess because there's quite a lot plugged into it, and it just works really, really well. So just wanted to show you, you kind of have to be creative in some cases, turning one way and one another way to find, for larger items, to figure out how you're going to make them all fit. But I just wanted to show you one that I have that's actually in use, that's the exact same type of a unit. The other one, I just don't have enough stuff to plug into it, and I'm not going to unplug everything off this one just to plug into that one. So I want to give you an idea of and make you aware that you have to be a little creative in finding the perfect way to plug everything in, so you get everything pointing the right direction as far as getting all the blades that plug into the slots to line up and everything. So just a real quick shot to show you that.